Yes, it's visible.
Okay, thanks. Yeah. So yesterday we discussed about uh, oh, SAP landscape, the different types of you know master data. Different types of data. So today we will discuss about
Activate.
oh yeah
S4.
we have this activate methodology to discuss. Then we will go and see the the transactions in SAP. Okay, just on a high level. So, so here in ECC, we called SAP methodology, right? So in S4 HANA, we call this as activate methodology. Okay, activate. Okay, so here we have 6 phases. Okay,
Okay.
discover, prepare, explore, realize, deploy, and run. So, okay, it is if it is an ASAP methodology or an activate methodology. So our goal is to, if it is an implementation project, our goal is to understand the business, give the system to the business so that they will work or they can work without any issues. Okay,
Correct. Hmm.
right. So even in this method, the phases, the naming convention or methodology is different, but you need to understand the business well. So if you these are just for interview purpose. Some people will ask what is SAP methodology, what is
Yeah, some will activate
activate
one.
methodology. So you need to know what is that. Even sometimes they'll, if you say okay, SAP have 5 phases, activate have 6 phases. So um, if you
Yeah,
just,
yeah. So,
they will not ask in detail like okay, what you'll do in project preparation, what you'll do in BPP, right? What you'll do, what is, explain what is discover phase, what you do in discover, what you prepare. Okay, so they'll not ask many questions.
actually, in interviews, they just ask what is that methodology, and it's up to us how we answer it.
Right,
And
right,
depending on that, it would the next question will follow. So
right,
that's what I have experienced.
right. So if you just confidently say okay,
Now,
we have followed the SAP methodology which have 5 phases.
5 phases.
That's it. So if they ask okay, what is discover, so uh, so here in the project preparation we are just defining the timelines, and what are the milestones we have. So we will be defining that. Even in the discover, we will set the goals. Okay,
Hmm.
so you can just work on this. You can prepare, just write, take notes, okay, every day what we are discussing. When I say and it's an important interview question. See, uh, we have many topics. So
Correct.
there is no pattern like okay, you will get only these 60 questions or 100 questions. So
Hmm.
let's say I'm working on a project, okay, and I
Correct.
faced some issue yesterday. So today
Hmm.
I'm going to take an interview. I might ask that question, which no one in the world has faced it, right?
Yeah.
So it's not that okay, I'm going to an interview, I'll get the same questions every day. So when I say
Hmm.
this is important for interview, so you
Hmm.
can note it down. You know, then you can later consolidate all the interview questions. because we are going from the start, right? So it will be easy for you, to have all the interview questions in one place. Uh,
Yeah.
yeah. So
And it nowadays it's like the theory questions are very few. They
hmm,
mostly ask you the company has so and so issues. What is your solution? Like that
correct,
also interviews are there. So
correct,
I
correct.
have faced like when once to get into SAP, I had kind of more than 20 interviews I had attended. Okay, and the last one I could crack it. So I know that it all depends on your luck plus the way
Right,
you
right,
answer
right.
and the way the questions are there. Like very few people, especially 5 years experience, it's fine. They'll ask what is the master data, the general questions. But
Right.
more than 5+ years, the expectation is also high.
Yeah, definitely it will be. So, it depends on the experience. You'll get the different types of questions, and the complexity of the interview will definitely increase, right?
Hmm.
So, fine. Yeah. So, you can just,
Yeah,
define.
I'll note it. Yeah, I'll
Right.
note it down.
So, just methodology is the one interview question. Uh,
Correct.
then, okay. So, let's discuss this quickly. Discover, same, defining the goals. So, uh, prepare. Here we'll, have the project plan. Okay.
Hmm.
Uh, like complete details of the discover phase, including the migration strategy. Migration strategy means the final
Oh, okay.
have this one, right? So,
Hmm.
and yeah, so here you'll have that strategies defined. Okay. So realize, oh, yeah. So, sorry, explore.
Explore. Hmm.
Will just like, the business blueprint discussions, we'll have a detailed discussion with the business, like what their business line is, what they're manufacturing, what are the products they manufacture, how many FG, how many SFG, how many different production lines, all related to PP and QM. Okay.
Correct. Hmm.
Then we have the realize phase.
Hmm.
So here we start the
Configuration
configuration. Yes, configuration. Um, okay. So, yeah,
and the
so
testing and
everything,
everything.
everything here. So it's everything here. UAT, everything comes here. So there are phases like you develop, or you do the configuration, you test, UT, SIT, UA.
Beauty. Hmm.
Okay.
Hmm.
Uh, User manuals, training
Hmm.
documents, do everything.
Yes.
So deploy is you set up the production system.
Hmm.
Uh, you do all the
Cut over.
cutover, end-to-end training, everything will be completed here. Run is
Go live.
the yeah. So these are the phases in activate methodology. Okay.
Yeah.
Now, okay. So as in the last in yesterday's class, we mentioned we have three different set of data. One is a configuration data, one is a master data, and one is a transactional data.
Correct.
So basically, configuration data is nothing but system we are building as per the business requirement.
Hmm.
So there can be many uh, different cases, like automobile manufacturer has one set of uh, configuration. Then we
Yeah.
have pharmaceutical as one.
Hmm.
Mm, there are many. Okay. So many industries, many business cases. So upon the business uh,
Need.
need, we need to configure the system.
Yeah.
Then what is master data?
Hmm.
So master data is, it is the base, like to get the correct transactional data, you need to
Correct.
set up the master data correct. It is
Hmm.
nothing in if we talk about SAP, we have many master datas for modules like FICO, as I told you, right? So we
Hmm.
have cost centers, GL accounts, SD.
Activity type.
Yeah,
Activity type.
yeah.
Yeah.
So for PP, we have
Hmm.
import, bill of material,
Hmm.
routing,
Hmm.
or master recipe, resource or work center, production.
Correct. version.
Yeah. So transactional data is nothing but what the transactions business carry, like creating a production order, doing the production, taking the parts required for the production, and confirming like how many hours we have worked on the particular order. Then finishing the goods and
Whatever we do using the transaction code
right.
is transaction data.
So these three are very important.
Hmm.
Let me just show you where we do the configurations.
Okay.
So SPRO is a transaction
Yeah.
first. So here we have SAP reference IMG,
Yes.
uh, implementing guide, okay, implementation guide. So here, okay, so whenever a project starts, okay, so that's day two. Whenever a project starts, we the first step is the configuration, okay. In the
Hmm.
golden client, first step is the configuration. But when you will do the configuration, so we will, as a PP and QM consultant, we will start the configuration once the FICO and
Hmm.
MM activities, initial activities. Here,
Yeah. Code should start. Yeah.
they have to create a company code.
Yeah.
These people should create a plan.
Planned. Hmm.
Then SD, PP, PM,
Hmm.
QM can start. But this is the trick. Okay.
Hmm.
So okay, let's say what is this company code? Let's just discuss on the organizational hierarchy. Just taking one example. This can be, again, as per the business. But let's say what is the organizational hierarchy? Okay. Now, mm, let's take a company called,
XYZ.
okay, uh,
Okay.
any automobile company will take. Okay,
Hmm.
let's take Volkswagen.
Ah.
So this company got, because this is having multiple manufacturing plants across the world, right?
Correct.
So
Hmm.
just we'll discuss about something like that. Okay, so Volkswagen is the company.
Mhm.
We can say company. Yeah. So this company got plant one in, let's say, US,
Mhm.
plant two in okay,
China.
plant three China. Okay, so then plant for India, plant by Europe. So let's take this as an example. Okay,
Okay.
let's say plant five, plant six in Pakistan. Okay,
Okay.
just fine. So now, okay, this is the company code. Okay,
Yeah.
the company code will be created by FICO consultants. Okay,
Correct.
because they have to create company code in SAP.
Huh.
So we'll all in this particular phase, let's take S4 HANA. Okay, in 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 explore phase, just a moment. Yeah. So in explore phase, first we'll start discussing with business. So the FICO consultant will talk to his counterpart, SD will talk to his counterpart, we will talk to our counterparts. So everyone will start discussing one to one with the business. Then
Correct.
parallelly, once individual discussions completed for the day or for 1 week, internally we all as a consultants like SD,
Hmm.
MM, FI, we will be having internal discussions. Okay,
Correct.
we
Hmm.
will discuss about the project.
Hmm.
Okay, we will see, as per the discussions, we'll see what, I mean, we'll have, we need to document it. So we will discuss that. We'll see what are the challenges we are facing, or how smooth is the project. Do we have any complications, right? So
Yeah.
we'll be good. Oh, sorry. Yeah. So upon discussions, now we are ready with the configurations. Okay. So
Okay.
if I CO configure the company code, then this company code plants are created. Now comes the PP. Okay.
Hmm.
So I have a plant of production in US, in Africa, okay, in India, Europe. Okay.
Okay.
I don't have a
Manufacturing plant there.
manufacturing in China and Pakistan.
Pakistan. Huh.
So I don't need to do anything with respect to these plants. This is out of scope for me. Even though the plant
Okay.
is available, but there is no manufacturing facilities.
Suppose there is like China has a lot of cheap labor. So whatever, suppose assembling plant is there, then what happens?
Right, right. So that's what I'm coming to. Let's say Africa plant,
Mm-hmm.
we have a production, but that is an assembly. Okay.
Okay.
So which means the nearest region is Europe. They are going to transfer stock from here to here and they'll assemble here. Assemble,
Okay.
it is a production. We need to create a production order. So when there is a statement that we need to create a production order or a process order, then there is a requirement for PP consultant to make the system ready for the production activities. So
Correct.
we have production here. Now this plant, there is a so what they do, they just trade. Okay.
Mhm.
So for the trading purpose, they need QM. So you don't have a PM activity here, but you
Yeah,
have
yeah.
QM activity here. So you need to work on
Mhm.
quality here.
So this is like this can be like distribution centers, i- the same concept or what? Like distribution centers is like you produce something, then
Correct.
there would be warehouse there.
Mhm.
So warehouse and maybe quality checks should be done, right? When you're receiving the goods and when you're transferring, I mean, delivering it to the client
Correct,
at
correct.
that time. So QM is coming into picture.
Hmm.
But what I'm trying to say is that's like distribution centers, right?
True, but usually what will happen if you have different countries or different uh, places, they will now let's say this particular plant, okay,
Mm-hmm.
will get the cars directly shipped from here to here,
Yeah,
but they want to see this as a different entity. Okay, they don't
correct. Yeah.
manufacture here, sell here. They want to
Mm-hmm.
procure from here. They want to sell. So there are two.
Yes,
Usually, countries, different countries, they will not, because I want to see the profit and loss. See why SAP? Why do we use SAP? For if I CO business wants their report, like what is the profit, what is the loss,
correct.
so we can see the reports on a company code level. They, this the owner of the company or the CEO is much more interested to see the overall profit for all the plants and as well as the individual plants, right?
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, for reporting purpose, or it is again a business decision how they want to treat the plants. So fine, let's let's say these are a separate plants created. Okay,
Yeah,
then yeah, this is the situation. So we have PP only at four different plants.
regions. Yeah,
Yeah, plants, and here these two plants we don't need to do any production activity because there is no production. It is just they're buying from some country and they're selling. Okay, so they
correct.
MM and SD and FICO mod.
WM.
Yeah, anything. Yeah.
Mhm.
So but this is the hierarchy. So now, even in the same way, the plant maintenance person will also see the same way. Okay, he'll see. Okay,
Mhm.
uh, yeah, QM is independent. So the plant maintenance. So he'll say, okay, um, there is a production facility in here.
Yeah,
they'll say, okay, I want PM here. Okay, but I don't want PM module here because the in Africa, we have very less number of, we just assemble and we don't need to have a headache of having PM where there is again,
Correct.
we can manage it on our own out of SAP. So on
Hmm.
PM, there is a PP requirement, but there is no PM requirement because they want to do it out of SAP where they
Hmm.
only assemble and they don't want to take, they don't want to.
It into the system. Yeah. Yeah.
Right. So here they want PM. So it's not that, okay, we have a production facility, we'll have a PM, uh,
PM. Yeah.
right?
Yeah. It's purely business
Right.
decision.
Right. So this is
Hmm.
how business will let us know. And as a consultant, if you are
Hmm.
PP and QM consultant, you need to focus only on which plants you have PP, which plants you have QM.
Okay.
Now, let's say this is a pure implementation for 5 or 6 plants or a company at once. Okay.
Correct.
Now let's say in the similar case, you have now you got a project. Okay. So here business will say first you implement for PL1. Okay.
Huh.
We
Yes.
we have 6 plants, but
Mhm.
you start with PL1.
It's always phase wise only, Vasim. Like what I have seen.
Uh, again, it depends on the project. It depends on
Okay.
the size of the project. If it is small, if it is not Volkswagen, if it is just an XYZ company with some hundred products,
Hmm.
it not invest more time on phase wise process.
Hmm.
So
No, because I mean, one benefit is that if suppose in one plan everything is working fine, then rest would be rollout only, purely rollout.
right, that's what now I'm explaining.
Yeah.
It's again a business decision and how the organization code. Okay, so now PL1 we MMS create. I mean, the requirement is there are 6 plants, but first start with PL1.
PL1. Oh,
Okay, we did the uh, PL1. Okay, we are not much concerned about PM now. Now they'll say, okay, PL1 is successfully go live. There are no issues. Now they'll say, this is a global template. Copy the same configurations to the other plants
correct.
wherever it is.
Not other plans, like four
Wherever it,
only, no?
yeah,
Yeah.
wherever it is applicable. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. So wherever it is applicable, you just
Copy like
copy
same thing.
paste the configuration.
Mhm.
Okay. There might be some changes, not
Yeah.
just a straight copy paste. The
Hmm.
process flow is a copy paste, but there will be some configurations you need to do.
Yeah.
There will be some configurations you might need to change.
Yes.
So, but all in all,
We don't have to start from scratch.
right,
That's the whole point.
90% is the same. What I mean, the configuration steps or the configurations which you do only just the order types might change. So for US to recognize the order type, you will create US 01. Okay, for Africa,
Oh,
you create AF 01. For India, you'll create IN 01. So it depends on the business again. So all in all, this is a global template you roll out to plants applicable.
yeah.
So this is called a rollout project.
Correct.
Now support project is you after go live, now you are in support mode. They are
Hmm.
working system, they are doing the transactional things, and
Hmm.
you whenever they got stuck, you are helping. Okay.
Correct.
So yeah, let's go to okay, we discussed about the template. Let's go to the system now. So this is SPRO.
Yes.
Okay. So here you see enterprise structure.
Structure.
So we don't have any work in the enterprise structure, but just for reference, I mean, just for the knowledge,
Knowledge.
yeah, just a minute, please. So, so enterprise structure, what we do here, I mean, what the other concept, yeah. So if you see, you have FI controlling logistics, sales, material, logistics execution, plant maintenance, HR, but you don't see PP.
It is
Okay.
under logistics,
No,
right?
no,
No.
no. You don't see, we don't
Oh,
have,
no. Enterprise structure is for people. No.
right, FI.
Uh,
So it is
uh,
for all. So here, first, FI will define the company,
mm,
which means this. So they'll create
yes.
XYZ company and their relevant business area. They'll create their profit centers, everything. FI people do it. Okay.
Right.
Controlling will create the controlling area. Logistic here, you team, they
Person.
plant this one.
Mm,
Okay.
correct. Uh,
Then okay, here plant maintenance. Now let's say there are multiple plants, so they will, when this plant is created here by team, okay, when the plant is created, 5 plants are created and only 3 can be used as a PM plant. So here they will, once the team has created plant, then you can see that, you know,
how other usage, like it will
right,
define the
right.
mm,
Assignments, they we don't, again the same, we don't see.
same thing.
So if you could just go down, you have production,
Yeah.
production, process industry, and
Yes.
this is the latest edition.
Advanced planning.
Yeah. So if it is a discrete manufacturing, you need to do all your configurations here. You don't need to go to this node.
Yeah.
Okay. So if it is a process industry, you need to go here and here as well. So
Uh,
because some of the configurations are here.
in the
So
production.
yeah, usually the ideal way to learn is, first go to the master data, then you know go to the transactional data, then you know come here. Parallelly, I can show you, how the uh, master data and transactional data are triggering. So if you
Yeah.
see here in the first chart, we discussed about the configuration, master, and transactional. So for transactional data, master data is the base. How you create a master data, your transactional data flow will be defined.
Yeah.
To have these two work correct, you need to set your configurations correctly first.
Correctly. Hmm.
So in real projects, first you go here and do the configuration. But for learning purpose, we first start with this and this, then go here.
Correct.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
Right. So just to have a look how this SPRO, I'm just sharing this. Okay. So we have different things here. Many things we might not use because of business scenarios. Okay. Upon
Mhm.
there are some standard notes we need to definitely know that is applicable for all the business scenarios. Okay. So let's go to, okay. So whenever uh, we are in some other page and we want to go to the home screen, just click /n. That will kill this page.
Yeah. Generally, it is slash or which is recommended, right?
Sorry.
No, generally it is slash or which is recommended. So
Yeah. So what is /o? What is /n? So I don't want to see this page. I want
yeah,
other page. Closing this and opening another page is
new
/n.
page.
Yeah.
Yes.
So, or I want this page to be open and I want to go to another page, then /o. Okay. So if you see, say create. So now I have my two pages open, new one and the old one.
Old one. Huh.
So /o and /n.
Correct.
So here you can see, So here you can see which system you're in, which client you're in, which your user ID and the transaction. So it's up to you which one you set, because um, I will change my themes. I'll keep a blue theme for the development box, green for the uh, quality box, and red for the production box. So, but if you want, you can use this as reference. Now you see, okay, I'm in so and so uh, development box 100 client, or if it is quality, okay, quality box 200 client. So it's up to a user preference. Now let's just go to the first step. Uh, okay, sheet two. Fine. So let's discuss about the master data. So what is a master data? Because as I told you, configuration will be discussed later. Now let's go to master data.
Okay.
So what is master data? So master data is the base uh, to you know um, have the transactional flow. So now let's say you are a car manufacturer,
Mm-hmm.
and for your to manufacture a car, I need some details, right? It's not that I'm a car manufacturer. I cannot tell system that, okay, I'm a Volkswagen manufacturer. I'm manufacturing this car. You
Mm.
need to define something, right? You need
Yeah.
to define like what is the required parts, what work centers you want.
Yeah.
So, what operations you do, how many hours it will take for you.
Yes.
So you need to set up some data. So for
Mm.
P, we have a set of master data. Uh, Now first master data, okay, master data for okay, master data. So they need to first create
Materials.
materials. Okay. So material is nothing but, okay, you have different types of materials.
Mm.
Finished products, we call it as
Mm.
FE.
FERT.
Yeah, that is the type. Okay, we'll just note. Okay. So SFG,
Mm-hmm.
semi-finished goods. We have
Raw materials.
materials. We have packaging material.
Packaged materials.
Okay, we have spare. You know,
Mm.
we have spares.
Space. Yeah.
Um, so these are, and there are many more. So these
Yes.
are what you call the standard material types provided by SAP. So we can create our own as well types, but these are the different types. So once the material is defined in SAP, I'll show you the transaction. Once it is defined in SAP, now we need to create the PP master data. So
Correct.
MM people will create, MM team will create the materials,
Mm.
then PP master data.
Mm-hmm.
So first we will just write down the master data for discrete. Okay.
Mm. Mm.
So in the discrete manufacturing, we have bill of
Form.
material,
Mm.
right?
Mm.
We have work centers,
Yes.
we got routings, we got
Production version.
production versions. Okay. In the process manufacturer, bill of material is
So
same.
common. Yeah.
We have resource.
Process.
We call this as resource. We call this as master recipe.
Mm.
This is the same. Okay.
Common. Mm.
Okay. So let's first see what is a material. Okay. Even though it's not our activity, but let's see what is a material. What is the use of a material? Now I say we are creating a car. So car
Yeah.
needs uh, finished product, right? Car is a finished product.
Yes.
So what is that finished product? Let's say uh, some XYZ car name. Okay.
Hmm. Hmm.
Okay. So let's take today we discussed about Volkswagen. So
Volkswagen. Yeah.
Polo is a car.
Yes.
Okay. So this is the finished product. So to produce this, we need to have chassis. We need to have a windshield. We need to have bonnet. We need to have engine,
Engine. Hmm.
silencer, you know, tail lamps, bonnet, everything, seat,
Wheels.
yeah, wheels, everything. So let's subdivide this. Okay. So
Correct.
let's say chassis is one part that first I produce. Then I say, uh, uh, what a door assembly, because you
Yeah.
know you cannot just get a metal rod and place there at the door, right? You need to first create, okay, it is a front door,
Hmm.
left side,
Lock system. Everything.
right side front door, back side, I mean right side, back side right door, back side left door. So you cannot just create, you cannot just manufacture a door. You need to you need to prepare
Plan it.
door as
Yeah.
per the plan, as per the
Hmm.
design. The front left door is different, front right door is different. So four doors are unique. So
Correct.
this is door assembly. Then one,
Engine.
yeah, so engine assembly is there. Then there is paint shop.
Hmm.
Let's say once I fix the chassis, door, engine, bonnet, everything, the last step I will take it to paint shop. Okay, then after paint, we'll say it is a finished product. Okay, never don't confuse. So chassis, door, and engine assembly. Let's for today's example, we'll take this three as an SFG.
Hmm.
So for chassis, you need to have uh, again many, many parts. Okay,
Yeah.
and not board. Um, uh,
Yeah. Metal sheets.
metal sheets. Yeah, everything. I mean, many things. We cannot write it now. Okay. So
Hmm.
in assembly, we have pistons. Okay, piston rings,
Hmm.
blah 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 blah, etc. Okay. So these are all raw materials.
Yes.
So okay, packaging we might not need in the car manufacturer, but let's take a discrete example. Oh, sorry, a process example now. Okay.
Okay.
I'm going to let's take a pharmaceutical. Okay.
Hmm.
So
Bump. Paint bump.
okay. Okay.
Yeah.
So what do I need? The SFG products I need is first, when you see, we need to have that box. Okay.
Okay.
Where we,
Won't that come under packaging? Like, I'm not sure.
oh yeah, yeah, yeah. I mean, there are two things. So where do we keep that bomb? It will be some, I'm not saying the outer package. Okay.
Okay.
Here, this outer package is okay. Outer package is, let's say if you buy an Amrutanjan, you'll get that in a carton, small one, right? You'll remove that.
Yeah.
You'll have a plastic one, right? So,
Okay.
so the SFG is, see, the in process industry, you need to understand how the business is doing. So first, they'll prepare the main component. Okay, main
Hmm.
component, is nothing but your
Hmm.
processed bomb.
Hmm.
Okay,
Hmm.
the main component. Okay,
Yeah.
so that is one assembly, uh, SFG. Okay, so this is one SFG. What is the SFG two? What is the process?
Hmm.
You need to fill that in that plastic box, right?
Correct. Huh.
So filling, so your SFG1 process is to first make the mixture. The main ingredient, you will, for that ingredient, you might use different, to prepare this SFG1, you might to use some ingredients in one processing unit. Then you will get the SFG, right?
Hmm.
Now you got the SFG. Now in each, let's say one small Amrutanjan, 10 rupees, you might have 10 grams.
Yeah.
Okay, medium one, you will have 50 grams.
Hmm.
What is the processed uh, product will be filled in container. Okay.
Hmm.
So once that is filled, then again that is an SFG. Your
Yes.
G2 is a now filled in container.
Okay, I'm getting it. Like handling unit is there and
If there
the
is no
pack.
handling, yeah, yeah,
Uh,
right. True. See, if there is a handling unit, two concepts here again. Okay. Okay, with handling unit, without handling unit. Okay.
okay.
So now it's up to you how you decide on configuring the system. Very good
Okay.
that you got this point. Now, let's say this is the crucial in deciding the business. Okay. So, pain balm is the main product.
Hmm.
That is the finished product. So, your finished product contains the outer package,
Hmm.
the cotton one, right?
Yeah.
The thing, the paper one. Okay. Then inside that you will have a container
Hmm.
filled with balm. Okay.
Wow. Hmm.
So here you have three products. One is the outer package, one is the container, one is the balm.
Hmm.
Right? Any questions still here?
Oh, I'm clear.
Okay. Okay. So this is the one. The container is the next one.
Make it blow. It's kind of not
Yeah.
visible.
Okay. Ah, right. Yeah. So these are the three things. So in your finished product, okay. So finished product bomb, you need to create a process order where you keep the container filled with bomb in one paper, the outer package, right? So
Hmm.
if you have a big container, 50 grams, you'll use a big one. If it is a small, you'll use a small one. So to prepare the bomb is same, which means here preparation of SFG, the main component, okay, the processed bomb, that is SFG1,
Yeah.
right? So you take 10 ingredients, you mix it, okay, whatever you keep it in room temperature, blah, blah, blah. Finally, you get your processed bomb.
Correct.
Now, how do you fill that? In a
Hmm.
container?
Hmm.
It's a two-step,
Machines.
right? In a
Hmm.
two-step process. Which container? So you have, let's say you have three containers. Now,
Hmm.
let's say you have a handling unit. So
Okay.
handling unit, you will maintain, okay, this is the handling unit, 5 grams box.
Mm-hmm.
This is 10 grams bomb box, and this
Mm-hmm.
is 50 grams box.
Okay.
So you don't need to create any bill of material separately here. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
Handling unit, you just take the 5 grams one, fill it, and put it in outer package. Your FG is ready. So if there is no handling unit, what you will do? You need to create a bill of material saying that, okay, 5 gram box, and which means the container
Okay.
SFG there are many ways you can.
Okay, I understand. This SFG, it can be procured externally also, right? Like those boxes we needn't make in the BOM factory.
No. Container here,
Container, sorry, container, yeah.
container will procure. That's not the SFG. But you know, in the container, we are filling this. So we are procuring from the outer, we are not manufacturing the plastic box. We are getting from, separate vendor.
Huh,
We are filling this. So SFG2 is, 5 grams container
yes.
plus the SFG1, which means
Yeah,
you have processed some 10,000 kg of bomb. Now you are taking 5 grams container plus SFG1 5 grams.
yes.
So
Maybe it is less also, like not exactly 5 grams,
that's
4
yeah,
grams.
that's again just similarly how the lace is there. Okay, packet is
Mm-hmm.
big, but everything is air. So
Yeah,
now I'll say SFG2, sorry, SFG3.
3. Mm-hmm.
So here the container is 10 grams.
Mm-hmm. And SFG1 is also 10 grams.
Correct. Because I'm taking a 10-gram box and I want this out of in this SFG1, I want to take 10 grams.
Correct.
Just one more SFG4,
T.
50 grams. Let's take container. Okay. Mm, yeah, let's.
See, this is so much complex as compared to discrete.
Yeah, it will, but it's very important. Yeah.
Yeah.
So we have here, okay. Okay, so you have your main processed component of bomb, which we call SFG1. Then you have three SFGs. Okay. So SFG2, 5 grams, 5 grams, SFG3, 10 grams, 10 grams, SFG4, 10 grams, 10 grams.
Oh, 50, 50. That is 50 or 15. Okay, 15.
Oh, okay, 15. Okay, let's write 15. Okay, right, 15. Okay. So,
Yes.
okay. So you got three SFGs.
Yes.
Now you mm, you need to create three FGs because, right, it's the pain bomb one outer package container filled with bomb for 5 grams. You need to create three FGs. If there is no handling unit, I'll just tell you. Okay.
No, okay, okay.
Okay. So here, because you need to create three FGs because you cannot sell this FG finished product. This is, let's say, 20 rupees, right?
Hmm.
This is
30.
30 rupees, and let's say this is 40 rupees.
Okay.
So you need to create here, you need to create three FGs,
Yeah.
20, 30, and 40 rupees, right?
Yeah.
So even your outer package,
Hmm.
you will have multiple outer package one for
Hmm.
small one.
Let's write 5, outer package 5, outer package
Yeah, outer
10,
package
outer package
for
15.
5 grams box, right?
Hmm.
So, okay. So, okay, no, not like this. Let's write outer package
We
one.
can just write OP5, OP10,
No,
OP.
yeah, okay. Anything OP. No, what I'm saying, OP1, Why?
Mm-hmm.
I'll tell you. This will be useful for your BOM.
Okay.
Okay. So this is for 5 grams, 10 grams, and 15 grams respectively. Now,
Okay.
when you're creating a FG, okay. Now in my bill
Mm-hmm.
of material, I'll maintain a bill of material for paint balm. Okay. S- Here is a bill of material saying that okay, go and
Oh, 1 second. Raw materials we missed. We directly jumped on to packaging material.
okay, okay. Sorry, this is the package, right? Okay. So I don't know what is the raw material. So
Raw material is wax is there, then
yeah,
eucalyptus oil, camphor, all those
right, right,
things.
right. So raw materials will be same for okay. Raw materials will be same for
SFG1.
SFG1, right?
Yes.
When we create SFG1, we'll say raw material 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We got
Correct.
we get SFG1. Now for SFG2, I'll say, okay, use SFG1. Okay, let's let's write this here. So the BOM for this one is SFG2 is SFG1 plus OP1.
Hmm.
I need to write here, not there. Yeah. So
Yeah.
the BOM for the first product is okay. You take the SFG1, which is nothing but a container which
Oh,
is
sorry. Uh,
mhm.
It should be SFG2 plus OP1.
Oh, so right.
Ah.
SFG2 is container 5 grams.
Hmm.
Okay. So the
Yeah.
container which is filled with 5 grams of paint balm plus
Hmm.
the OP1. Okay. If OP
Correct.
is 5 grams of, 5 grams packaging box, you use this. Or if OP2 is 5 grams, use that. Okay.
Yeah. Whichever. Yeah.
Yeah. Now, similarly for next and next also. Okay.
Yeah. Understood.
3,
SFG2 plus. SFG3 plus
OP2. So
OP2.
why I just maintain this, different numbers is, okay, now I'm a production person in the shop.
Okay.
I'll go and see, okay, what is SFG? Okay, I get an order to, I get an order to create a paint bomb 2. So I'll see, okay, what is this paint bomb? I'll see the material. Okay, this is a 10 grams one. Okay, we don't care about the cost in the
Hmm.
production team. We'll only care about the machines, products, quantities.
But ours is connected to that cost because manufacturing cost is also
Yes,
uh,
yes.
contributing towards the product cost.
That is at the time of, yeah, now I'm my role is now
PP.
from shop floor, not consult.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So he in shop floor, he doesn't care anything about the product.
Money.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So he'll see what is the product. He'll say, okay, this is pain bomb 2, which means this is a 10 grams one. Okay. So he'll quickly see what is the bill of material. For 2, he'll see, okay, so I need to take SFG3,
Hmm.
a packing box 2. Then he'll go to SFG3. He'll see, what is this? Okay.
Hmm.
Three is I need to take a 10-gram container and fill 10 grams of paint bomb. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. So then he'll think, okay, what is OP2? He'll go to OP2 and see the box is for 10 grams. Okay. Now he'll bring, let's say he got an order for 1,000. What he'll do? He'll go and start manufacturing this SFG3. Okay. He'll take 1,000 grams of, 10,000 grams of the uh, paint bomb and 1,000 containers. He'll fill it, or if there is no manufacturing, then he'll start first manufacturing the SFG1, which is the paint bomb. If there is no paint bomb in the factory, now he need to manufacture. He got an order for 1,000 uh, paint bombs. Okay, he got a
Generally, it would be MTS only. So
true,
it
true.
would be there.
That's yeah. Again, we are jumping into the next. Yeah, let's say there is no uh, you know there is no pain bomb in the factory. Okay.
Okay.
MTS MTO will discuss it later. For now,
Okay.
we'll forget about that strategies. We'll only focus like there is no pain bomb. He got an order for 1,000. He'll see the available quantity is zero. No processed bomb. So for 1,000, he'll see okay, what is the he'll start from here, come here. Okay. So finally, I want SFG1. SFG1. He'll see how many raw materials he want. He'll take this raw materials, process 1,000 kg, and
Hmm.
sorry, he processed 10,000 kg.
Okay.
Then he he will see what is the SFG. So SFG is this. He'll take 1,000 containers and 10,000 grams of this is
Bomb.
this is
Process.
this. Yeah, those plastic boxer pieces, 10,000 grams of bomb. Then he'll fill this in all the 1,000 pieces of
Container.
containers, and then he'll pack this, right?
Hmm.
So he'll from start he'll go till the raw materials, and he needs to have a good visibility, no confusion.
Yeah, 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 yeah. Hmm.
This is one way of creating the master data.
Hmm.
The bill of material, we are just in the bill of material.
Correct.
Okay.
I was just wondering if suppose we are having production versions also, right? So maybe routing is common, but what about BOM if it is multiple is available, and then it would be so complex. Like
Yeah,
that
that's
guy,
mhm.
yeah,
Yeah. Please go on. Please go on.
no, that guy, maybe say BOM five bombs are there,
Mhm.
and then production version also he has to check. Then based on that, everything would change. Then
True, 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 true. So that is where we have to think. Okay. We have to understand. Now, we have discussed so much today on the bomb, on this product that they have many components. Sometimes when you do an implementation project, you might not get the requirement clearly from the business, or you might not understand what their ask is. Then it will be very,
yeah.
so these 2 or 3 initial classes are very important, you know, to understand uh, how in how many different ways we can do. We need to, the only thing as a consultant is we need to think how best we can give the system to the business. Okay.
I'll tell you one story. Like, there was one initial, my project was some steel making plant. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So there was like, it was a government organization. So there were around 20 people who were telling me about the manufacturing process. And
Mm-hmm.
it was my first project. So I was like, what are your raw materials? I was asking them directly.
Mm-hmm.
Then they were like, what raw material is she talking about? Then I understood that if I went through some videos, like how steel is manufactured, I understood that instead of raw material, I should use the word iron fines, like
Right,
that.
right, right.
Okay, iron fines or something like that. So that, like, communication, right? They have to also understand what I'm speaking about. I cannot use SAP terminology there.
Ah,
So yeah, so that was a very good learning experience for me. So yeah, I understand. And there was no respect initially. Like first 3 days, they were just mocking at me. Okay, then I actually learned that steel process, what they are trying to tell me, and then I went there and I started using their jargons, like their terminology, and then they started calling me Ashwati G.
yeah,
That was the difference. Like in that 2 weeks period, they actually made me cry also, but in the end, it was like a happy ending.
yeah. So actually, true, true. As a consultant, we are from IT. They are
And
business.
I'm from electronics background. I'm an electronics engineer. So I had no clue what is happening in mechanical side or the
Okay,
production engineering side. I had no clue. But
right.
now with technology, like everything is available in YouTube. So I just went and I saw so too many videos, 2, 3 videos of that. And it was very helpful actually. So whenever I am assigned to a new project, I'll go and study about that industry, like anything, like what the terminology says. So like for example, semiconductor industry also I've worked with. So that was very quick. I could quickly understand because I know from MOSFETs to BJT what they're using, what kind of silicon, like silicon wafers they're working on. So it was very easy for me. But when it comes to like that, what I'm trying to say is like industry wise, we should think it's like a story from a raw material to finished product, how things are there, that we should understand rather than, I mean, these concepts help us, but in the practical sense or at the workplace, I think business understanding, how better you understand the business, that's how you become a better consultant.
Definitely, definitely. So whenever we are assigned to a project, we need to first, Google and see what they're doing, what they're manufacturing, what
Product lines, different
kind
product
of
lines, what maybe
raw
sometimes even their history also, like what made them do this or what made them do that. That also helps sometimes.
correct, correct. So
Like
we need
I
to
had, yeah,
Mhm.
I was talking about that semiconductor industry. They had the product line, the names of the product line were like the founder's name. The
Mhm.
plant's name were given on the basis of founder's name. And there was this situation where they were asking us, how should we name their materials, naming convention. That also they were asking us only.
Right, right.
Business
So
was asking
yeah,
us. So that was helpful, like
right, right, right. So yeah, so we need to talk in their language to make them feel comfortable.
comfortable, yes.
So our role is, a consultant role, which means, we need to take care of the system. We need to talk to them. We need to get the information from them as much as possible, so that we can configure the system good. So understanding is the key because, they are the production team. They will have their own headaches on the shop floor.
And they
So
were very rude. Generally, the people are very rude.
yeah, it's not, it's
I
not
and
always
that
this.
ma'am, she used to tell me, Ashwati, if you speak so softly and very politely, they might get confused or they might get angry also sometimes. So it was a very big learning chapter for me. Like
No, no,
yeah,
it's not always the same. Europeans are very friendly.
no, I'm talking about Indian
Mhm.
companies.
No, no,
Europeans are
that's
very friendly. Europeans actually they pronounce my name also properly. That
yeah,
is
they,
that is the like
yeah,
they make me comfortable there rather than me making them comfortable. Like that
yeah,
is their approach.
right, right, right. So they are
But I've
they.
never worked with European people till now.
Okay,
My counterparts were Europeans, but business side they were always Americans or Indians like that.
yeah, they're actually yeah, except Indians. The others like even Africa. I work for
And you won't believe, like meetings also, they would expect me to come 10 minutes before the meeting. Generally in IT, we join at the same time, right? Or maybe 1 minute ahead.
yeah,
But they expected me, the people would start pinging me or messaging on WhatsApp, like, please join the meeting.
yeah, yeah. Some in Indian,
And because what, why is that? Because they'll assemble in this meeting room and they'll
mhm.
be served tea. So some small talks or whatever they had some previous session, any doubts are there, they can ask me or that way, just to get everybody on the same page. They used to do that.
True, true, true. So we need to be very strong. Okay. We need to from day one, we need to be, yeah, it again depends on the client. It's not always the same with, even the Indian clients also. But yeah,
Mm.
it's all our good time or, when it's good
But
time, we get a good
it
customer.
made me learn a lot because that was my first project and Indian people and government organization. So it
Okay.
made me like I had to maybe even
Very,
I used to entire time everything was just steel industry in my mind. Okay, for those 2 weeks, but
yeah.
actually I learned a lot. Like what I couldn't learn in this big companies, I learned in 6 months in that small company.
Yeah, yeah, that's always, we'll have that advantage where you will be the only person where you need to do end to end in the small
Mm.
organizations. Where if you go to a big organization, you will your work will be, I mean, the project will be divided, even the module will be divided into groups, and you will be assigned only one portion of that. It's not because of they have more money and they are adding people, but to have a good quality, right? If you're only working on documentation, you'll keep all your focus on documentation. If you're working on, business requirement gathering, preparing the document, talking to the business,
Actually, that makes
configuring.
us less incompetent. Like, actually, if you're going, like, if you're staying in the same company, it's fine. But if you're moving out, then you face that issue. Like,
True,
okay,
true, true, true.
somebody from other company might be more capable. And see, like, professionalism is okay, but when it comes to hiring people, it's like a lot of competition is there. So
True, true, true.
even you can be laid off. I have seen people, they have a lot of knowledge, but only because of their attitude, or because of their less grasping power, or like, it all depends on your attitude. Actually, they were
Yeah,
laid off. Even though they were like earning 3 times more than me, or they had knowledge 3 times more than me. I've seen people getting laid off like that.
yeah. So that's what I'm saying. So first, definitely you need to work with the smaller organizations, then go to a big one. Uh, you'll learn a lot. Yeah. So fine, fine. Let's do this. So yeah, coming back to this topic,
Yeah.
on this one. So this is about how we discuss and get the we need to project our plan. Okay. So okay, this is the plan. This is what I've understood. So you need to, what they have explained, you need to reconvey the same. Okay,
Yeah.
my understanding correct or not? Because they say something, you understand something, you configure something, and they last there.
Hmm.
This is not what we discussed. Okay, so you need to communicate more, get this all in an email to, and then document this, get the sign off from them. Not for all bill of materials. Okay, I'm not saying the master data sign off, but the process. Okay, so
Hmm.
then yeah, this is how we work on the bill of materials. Then what is it?
Yes.
So here you have the main processing unit to okay, uh, okay, work center. So what is work center? Work center is a, where,
Machine labor,
yeah, machine
group of
labor, where
labor.
you do assembly of your engine, assembly of your doors, assembly of the chassis, getting the car paint. So paint is a machine, assembly is a machine, door assembly is another machine, engine assembly is one machine. So work centers are majorly machines. Okay. So what is a resource? What is the difference? So here, this is also a machine, but this is a processing unit. This is not an,
Yeah.
okay. So resource is a processing unit. This is used for process industry only.
Hmm.
The main difference is the usage. Okay. So
Correct.
you will have similar screens. I can show you, just look and feel. Okay, let's go here. As I told you, we need to enter some code, or a transactional, a transaction code to see the uh, data. So here CR02, I'll just keep this to the transaction mode. So here to create, now I'm in
How
the,
did you change that transaction thing? Like, how
uh,
to
ju-
change?
just click here, the arrow
Uh-huh.
mark.
Okay.
Hmm.
Okay. Select that. Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
select
Understood.
whatever you want.
Okay. 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 Understood.
So here now I'm this page. I want to close this and go to create page. So slash and CR01. So now I'm in create page.
Yeah.
So let me just tell you. Okay. So there's already one work center that is already created called assemble. So here we'll have various data. Everything is important. So you see here, this is a machine. What is a work center
Hmm.
category? It's a machine.
Machine.
So we have setup time, machine time, labor time. Okay.
Hmm.
Because this is a machine, right? So how much
There
time?
was one question. There was
Mhm.
one question. like my current like capacity planning, if it's not necessary everybody follow capacity planning, but how do we manage capacity planning without capacity planning? So this is the answer, I guess, right? Setup, machine, labor, these timings we maintain, right? I think it's in routing.
Yeah, yeah, correct.
Yeah.
It's in routing. So
Uh,
yeah, so here we will give what are required for this assembly. Sorry, the work center. So we have different tabs. Once we are into the main session, we will discuss very important things. All these are okay till
Can
costing.
you tell me, like, when we are showing it to the client,
Mhm.
suppose we are discussing about work center. So, what all main points should I show, highlight? Like, okay, this is the values I'm maintaining.
No, you
That
don't.
is very helpful, actually.
Yeah. So coming to showing this to the business, first we need to discuss. Okay, how we discuss
Hmm.
when we have uh, discussions. We'll say okay, in SAP we have work center. Then they'll understand. Okay, it's a production line. Okay,
Hmm.
they'll start saying okay. Um, we have so many work centers. We have one category of one work center. Second category is, let's say, one category is door assembly, 5 machines. Second category is painting, 3 machines. So
Yeah.
first you do the discussion, then you decide. Okay, then you say okay, you need to have all these fields ready. Okay, so if you are
Hmm.
discussing a work center today, you'll not
Mm-hmm.
show this. Okay, you'll not go to SAP. You'll not
No,
show.
actually, I was not talking exactly to the business. I'm talking about the business IT team. They already know SAP, right? So,
Yeah, even
yeah,
though they know SAP,
yeah. Mm-hmm.
even though they know SAP, because we
Mm-hmm.
are on which stage? The discussion stage. Okay. Mm.
Yes.
Discussion stage. We are not touching the system yet. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. We are not touching the system yet. We are still in the discussion stage.
Explore, explore.
Yeah. We are still in the
Explore stage.
explore stage. We are not touching the system yet.
Yeah. Okay, understood.
We need to say, okay, you're saying that you have 10 work centers and there you have 20 work centers and here you have 30 work centers. How many people manage? Then they'll say, okay, the first 10 will be managed by one. The second 10
Hmm.
will be managed by two. Then you
Hmm.
need to say, okay, so you have a person responsible for first 10 and then the second person responsible. So you'll create this. You'll document this in your, blueprint or,
Blueprint. Huh.
okay.
Notes. Yeah.
Yeah. So then they'll say, okay, I have, what are the different types of activities that you do? I say, we have setup. We want to see the setup time. We want to see the machine time. We want to see the labor time. We want to see the indirect labor time. So they'll say all these things. I want to see this. I want to see this. I want to see this. You need to, you know, you need to discuss when it comes to routing. You need to ask. See, at the time of work center, you may not discuss the setup group. I mean, the setup value key or the parameters. But at the time of routing, you'll discuss. Okay. So in when routing is nothing but your bill of material, assigning your bill of material to the work center. So they'll say, okay, to have this product ready, I want a resource. I want a work center where I will be spending 5 hours to manufacture, and I need 3 hours of labor, and once that is done, to start the next product, I have to clean the machine or do some setup activity, change something. For that, I need 1 hour. Then you will, hello, there.
Yeah, yeah, I'm listening,
Okay.
listening.
Yeah. So then you need to uh, say that, okay, you want 3 different categories where you want to see in the routing, you want to maintain the values. That is your setup time, machine time, labor time. You'll have a discussion. Then they'll say, no, 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 I want one more. We have, first they'll say yes. They might say, oh, yes, I need only 3. Then tomorrow they'll come again and say, okay, yes, I need to see direct labor and indirect labor, not labor, because you're using 2 labors. Then you'll change your document to direct labor and indirect labor. You
Hmm.
discuss there, but your action point is here,
Hmm.
right? So when you're discussing something, you need to, have this discussion in play. I mean, you need to know the fields. Okay, today these fields, because I'm in work center, I need to discuss on these fields.
Hmm.
Not
But
this.
what I said was right? Every company doesn't need to especially specifically use capacity planning or
No,
something like that.
no, no.
What I said was correct, or was I wrong? Because they didn't mention, they didn't say anything. I was not selected also. So I understood I did a mistake.
So it's not, if you don't use a capacity planning, okay? If you want to see the capacity, you have an option. Okay. We are out of top. We are going out of topic, but yeah, no problem. It's okay. So you have a capacity here in your COIS.
Okay.
Yeah, you can see it here. So fine. See, sometimes some people may ask questions to
No, he
confuse.
was very rude. He asked me about capacity planning. I said I don't have much exposure to capacity planning, and because it's not mandatory. Like that, casually I told him. That offended him, I think. So he was
Yes.
like, what if capacity planning is not there? What will you do? Like that. Okay. So I got scared also, like how in this, and there were other people also, like from his team. It was not like one on one. It was like other people were also there. So I also I actually got not offended. I was like taken aback. Like, how can someone speak like that? And it's an internal meeting, not like I'm going for another company. It's my own people, my own team, my own colleagues.
Okay.
It was like I was not sure whether I said something wrong or I had no idea.
Yeah. So true. Even though it is internal one, so when we are not confident or when we don't know, you just simply say, okay, I don't know. If
I think that fact irritated him, I guess, because
yeah,
but I was pretty sure that it's not a mandating thing like capacity planning. Some place I have seen places where they're not using it specifically.
true. So
Yeah.
it's not mandatory, but yeah, whenever in IT, again, main important thing is, okay, you're placed in some organization and someone asks what is this. If you know, you tell. If you don't, you just say, I'll get back to you.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
No, this was a interview time. So,
No,
like
just
every
just
client, we have interviews before inducting or before allocating that project. We'll have interviews.
no, just no
So
problem. Just tell
that's
that, I need to check and get back on this.
yeah.
That will be much more good rather than giving a wrong answer.
Okay.
Yeah. So fine. Uh, check back. So resource or work center are the same. That is the machine that we are going to create uh, for the production purpose. Okay.
Hmm.
What is routing? Routing is nothing but, now I say I need to do the manufacturing of chassis. So chassis manufacturing, I need a assembly machine one with the chassis components. Then I'll start my manufacturing. So routing
Hmm.
is nothing but combining the bill
Hmm.
of material and work center.
No, actually, it is. I mean, I don't know, but what I've heard is like it's like the sequence of operations which we do in order to
Right.
convert that, in order
Right.
to get that particular good product.
Right. That is nothing but combining your bill of material and
Combining,
what.
and
So
also like there would be, suppose we are making milkshake, okay,
hmm,
so milkshake bill of material will tell me, okay, you need to add ice, fruit, milk,
correct,
sugar,
correct,
resource and mix, so resource would be your mixie, okay,
right,
but master routing would tell you, okay, first add fruit, cut the fruit, add it, and those operation sequence of operation is told by routing.
right, definitely. So
Yeah.
now I've created 10 work centers.
Mm-hmm.
I have bill of material. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So how do I define my routing? So
Yeah.
business will give you the sequence. They'll say, okay, out of 10 work centers, for routing is nothing but we create bill of material for a material, routing for a material, right? For
Mm-hmm.
FG, for FG and SFG,
Mm-hmm.
for FG, I'll create a BOM, I create a routing. For SFG, I
Okay.
create a BOM, I create a routing. So
Mm-hmm.
if I have this, sorry, SFG, I've created BOM for Polo. Let's say this is the Polo car. And for this car, I have three SFGs. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
And work centers, I have created 10 work centers. Now routing, I'll say, okay, step one is nothing but your operation one. Go to work
Yeah.
one and take the bill of material one, which is chases. Second
Mm.
step is use work center two, okay, and go to the door assembly. Step
Mm.
number three is go to, you know,
Engine assembly.
engine assembly. So you will have the routing is the combination of your bill of material and work center.
Correct.
Okay. So here also the same. Okay. So if you are in master recipe, this is the same. Again, combination of your BOM and resource. Okay. Sequence of steps. First operation. Go to this SFG 2 assembly. Take the containers. SFG 1, 5 grams, fill it. If it is an FG, okay, take the outer package and the container, uh, packet, right? So even this is a sequence of operations where we combine the BOM and resource. We'll discuss in detail. There are many options, not only in master SP, even in routing, there are many options. We'll discuss when we are
Okay.
in master SP session. Okay. So you might know the sub assemblies, sub items, phases. So we have
Phantom assembly.
we have many things to discuss. We'll discuss. So production version. Okay. So what is a production version?
Mm.
So production version is you have this, uh, let's say this is the combination of your routing. Okay.
Mm. Bill of material. Mm.
Yeah. Yeah. So production version is now mandatory in your S4HANA.
S4. Mm.
Even though we have only one production version, it's mandatory. So this is
That
a
is also an interview question.
right, right.
Why is
That's
it
what I meant. Right,
mandatory?
right, right. So this is an interview question. They'll ask, okay, what are the changes? So you can tell this as one of the thing that production version is mandatory. Okay.
Mm.
So what is a production version?
Mm.
So we can have a multiple ways to create uh, the BOM. I mean, we can have multiple ways to create a product. Not always
Correct.
you use the same work center with same bill of material. You can have
Mm.
multiple combinations. Okay.
Correct.
So I'll show you how that is maintained. Okay. So
Okay.
in interview, they will ask, okay, I have only one way to create the product or produce the product. Do I need to maintain the production version even in S4HANA? You'll say yes.
Yes.
Even it is one version, you need to create a production version. So system will allow you to create a order. In
Mm.
EC, it's not like that. If you have one version, no problem. You can continue with creation of order. You don't need to go and create production version for only one kind of
You're talking about ECC.
yeah. In ECC, you don't need to create a production version.
Okay.
Even if you
I mean,
have
it's
one,
not compulsory to
yes,
create.
yes. If you have only one production
Mm-hmm.
version, okay,
Mm-hmm.
you don't need to create in ECC.
ECC. Okay. Okay.
But in S4 HANA, even though you have one production version, you need to create that one. You need
Okay. Okay.
to define that.
Mm.
Okay. So, so yeah, these are the master data. So what are the codes? Okay. So the transaction codes you need to enter.
Uh,
One,
CA01 and
so CS01,
okay.
CR,
CR01. This is
CRC1,
CR01.
C,
CA01.
C201,
T20. Oh my God. Okay.
C223, C223.
But this
So
production version, generally people do it from MM02 only, right? Like that
four.
अपना वो that last one, what is it? MRP 4.
MRP 4. Sorry, yeah,
Ah,
MRP 4. Yeah, yeah. See, yes. If you have 10,000 materials, what you'll do?
yeah, yeah. This is 2 to 3 is for mass production over, like mass
Yes,
production version creation.
yes,
2 to
yes,
3.
yes.
Okay, okay, okay. I have seen it, but I was not sure. Okay.
So, yeah,
Oh.
you have all, you know, usually one will be always create, two, ending with two will be change and
Modify and
display.
display.
So we don't have anything to, for the production version, but routing is also same. Okay.
Same. Ha.
It says 0203. Okay.
Yeah.
Similarly for this and this. Okay. So everything has create, change, and display. Let's see the
Hmm.
okay.
Could
You'll
you
get,
forward me that Excel sheet? Is it okay? Like,
yeah, no problem. I'll do.
okay, because every time going through the video, it's difficult. So
Oh, okay. No problem. So see here, CS01, create bomb, /n. I want to kill this page, open only new page, CS02.
okay.
See, change bomb, CS03, display bomb.
Mm-hmm.
Now I want to see the work center CR0. Now I'll say CR01.
Okay.
Make an
No, it
entry
won't work. Yeah, it won't work. Yeah.
/n CR0. Right? So you need to, if you are in a page, if you are in another transaction, if you want to open a new transaction, either you have to go to the home screen or kill the page and
Yeah.
right. So now
Mm.
you see here the
Can we click
yes.
on something and home screen would appear? That is there, right? Some place. Where is it?
Sorry,
I mean, is there that left hand side extreme corner that if we click on that, can you, I'm sorry, can we get the, because in public cloud it was there. There was a
okay.
symbol like SAP, okay. So if you click on that, that main screen will appear where all the Fiori apps are available.
No, here you don't
It's
have
not
that.
there, no? Okay, okay, okay.
So either you can go here, click a new GI window, or click here for new GI window. Okay, here you have right new
Yeah,
GI.
yeah, yeah.
But usually as a consultants, we will either kill the page with /n or
Yeah,
slash o,
sure.
open, use the page and go to the page. Yeah. So yeah, okay. So you see here CRC3. So these are all transaction codes. You got display. So just okay. See here. So click, you need to enter one transaction code that will take you to the um, transaction. So
Correct.
yeah, so this is about the PP master.
Master data. Hmm.
But tomorrow we will create, we will start from the materials. Okay, because
Okay.
this is the base. Okay,
Hmm.
again, practice is very important.
Must.
Uh,
Yeah.
know that. So practice is very important.
So I just want to understand, like the GUI, etc. You guys would be providing, or how is it like?
Yes.
Because I
We,
don't have the access to SAP
yes.
right now currently.
Yes, we'll
Okay.
be
Okay.
providing the GUI details. You can practice. That's the, that's the same system. Okay. You can practice whatever we discuss because from next class we will be, starting to create the materials. So material master, see, you need to be very thorough on the material master. We have again these different segments are like, in material master, it's a combination of SD, PP,
All modules would be there. Yeah.
all modules will be there. So you need to concentrate more on the PP and QM part and just
Mhm.
have a basic knowledge on other,
Yeah. Other modules also.
or the
Yeah.
other
Other page
modules,
views.
right? So
Mhm.
that we'll discuss in tomorrow's, I mean, not tomorrow, I think
Yeah. Tomorrow. Sorry. Monday.
Monday. Yeah. Okay. So on the
Okay.
details and all, I think someone will reach out to you from Uniki. Okay.
Yeah. For me, it is Prasad generally.
Prasad. Yeah, yeah. So Prasad. Yeah. Okay. So I think we can wind up.
I'll
Question?
give you my 1 second. Let me. Where is the chat one? Chat window. Okay. Oh, where is the chat window? That we don't have this. Chat is not there. I wanted to give you my email ID so that you can provide me this Excel sheet.
Oh, yeah, Prasad will give you this. I'll forward it to Prasad. He'll
Okay,
contact.
okay, okay, okay.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah.
So yeah, fine. So that's it. Today, do you have
Okay.
any questions? Do you have any questions on that? Whatever we discussed today or yesterday?
Oh, I don't. I generally ask the questions then and there. So
No problem. No problem. Yeah, feel free
okay.
to ask questions. Yeah, the more questions you ask, you will be, you need to have a good understanding, zero confusion. You need to proceed to the next class with, uh, you know, clear understanding of what we have discussed today. Then only
Yeah.
it will
Oh,
be all clear, and you'll feel good on. Uh,
the next day. Yeah.
so don't feel, don't hesitate to ask questions. You know,
Mhm. That is there. Client also sometimes tells me that, oh, this girl asked so many questions. They're happy about that actually. So
yeah, no problem. If you are not clear on anything, we need to get a clarity uh, on that. So happens. Yeah.
yeah.
Okay. So if you
Thank
don't have
you
any questions, we'll wind up for today. Have a
today. Yeah, yeah.
great rest of the day
Okay.
and good weekend ahead. Bye.
Chalo. Thank you.
Thanks. Bye.
Bye.